Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The action has already started.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Nicely spread. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Henderson puts his foot on the gas. Beckham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for options for movement. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the finish! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And it's made its way to him. First quarter of an hour gone. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Cruyff, stood up well to him there. Hernandez, well read, nice interception. Very nicely done, good spot that.
Pretty robust defending.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And now the breakaway. That's been slipped through. And this is Henderson. Tries to pass it through. Marquinhos gets it clear. Not the most accurate pass. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Yamal. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Pass is short and sharp. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now the ball's gone astray. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that was very necessary. Szoboszlai. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Passing nice and neat. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And the ball is out of play. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a searching pass. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Ibrahimovic tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Looking for the run. Szoboszlai. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Szoboszlai. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Inter Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17. Ibrahimovic.
And we're underway again.
Numero 19. Messi.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Gullit might just make this. That's beautifully weighted. Van Dijk cuts it out. Yamal. Nicely shaped ball. Haaland is onto this. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Looking for a runner. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he shoots! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, that was close. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Neymar. Great vision. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That looks a good ball through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bosnia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cruyff takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And this is Neymar. Header! Oh, crossbar! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Van Basten at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Cambio di giocatori.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22. Viene sostituito con il
Intercepts the
numero 8.
throw, that's well read. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. He rises! It wasn't a great header in the end. Smartly reclaimed. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aims beyond the defence. Look at the space here. That's the keeper's ball. No, again there's no way through. Shoots! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Beckham with the cross. And he's there to clear it. Bosnia and Herzegovina have the chance to go the other way. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! It's in! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Inter Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Saka. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Threads one in. Neymar.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Vinicius Junior. Shot could be on, and the shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Salah. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Throw it. Quality ball. And he was quick to react. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Liverpool have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Threads one in.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward.
That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Nistelrooy, nice looking ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's on it, can he get away? Goes for a shot! Pullet concedes a free kick for that. And it's Gattuso. Neymar. It's a goal kick. Beckenbauer picks it up from the goal kick. Ibrahimovic. Quarter of an hour played. It's a really well-measured ball. Now there's a fine ball. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Good and he shoots! Goal! Inter! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he welcomes it in. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive.
He's one-on-one! His chance! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Beckenbauer goes long. Now, can they get him away? Gerrard. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Rijkaard. Neymar plays it across. Played up towards the front line. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Bale. Gets into some space.
Oh, really well played.
And it's played in. He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And he cuts out the supply. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, he's taken it. Bale. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he latch onto this? Picked out brilliantly. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get... And one more try! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that pass isn't the best. A lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Ibrahimovic. That's an excellent interception. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And here's Cruyff. Rivaldo. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Inter Milan get the ball rolling for the second period. And there's green grass ahead of him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And he's whipped it across.
Inter clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Ambitious ball here. Well, played right into his path. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Liverpool have reclaimed it. Played out to the right, and he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Bit too much weight on the pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for options for movement. Can he get onto this? But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rijkaard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ball's played through. And he's there to retrieve it. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? He's got away. Cruyff. He's had a shot! Goal! Inter! And they're back in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff!
Coming on the
He's
field.
done very well to get to that.
15.
Cruyff is offering a right smile there.
Fernando Torres. Number
So,
18.
third corner of the game.
Raul. Number 17.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to get Rijkaard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
You can run onto that.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitution.
There's going to
on
be
the
another
field.
change here.
Number
Change
9.
being made here,
Gerrard.
presumably to tighten their
Coming on the
defence.
field
Yeah, and that's
is
not totally
number
surprising.
2,
The manager obviously felt his
Marquinhos.
defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
It's Van Basten! Oh, he's been caught napping. Not the most convincing of passes. Azar. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's managed to get free. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And Baston. Marquinhos. Now it's Hullet. Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Mbappe. Delivery from him. Oh, what a climb! And he's gone direct here. And that's it. Inter Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Inter.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. that gets things running.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Vieira. Cruyff. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. This ended up in no man's land. Check, gets it away, and claimed it back swiftly. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. A lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini clears it away, and that should get the job done. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Looks a good ball through. Kaká! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, that's a key interception. Kaká. Now it's Eto'o. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Neymar. Inter Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Kaká. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Rijkaard. And it's Van Basten. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Great vision. Cafu cuts it out. Now it's Cruyff. Driving forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Van Basten. Kaká. Here's Vieira. Tries to thread one through. Suarez looking to get on the end of this. And it's Gullit. Now it's Cruyff. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Not the most accurate pass. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cruyff. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Pass somewhat off target. Abbiati sends that a long way. Nesta, always a very imposing presence at the back.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Pull it. And he's whipped it across. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Abbiati with the clearance. Cruyff. Inter Milan have a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Beckenbauer. Real chance! The captain delivers!
Listen, you don't get lucky in doing what he just has. It comes from an inner desire and competitiveness to work on the moments that can elevate.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Inter Milan are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitution for PSD, number 9, Suarez.
That gets things going for the second half.
Is number 69.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Inter Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Kaka looking to be a menace in the final third. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kaka. And here's Eto'o. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Terrific save by Abbiati. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. That has not gone well. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The message is clear, none shall pass. Cruyff, chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Cruyff. That's a shade optimistic. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
that's gone loose. And they've got rid. Plenty to aim at here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Pinches it off him. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kaka. Inter Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he was alert to it. Deftly away. And it's Vieira. Now it's Pele. Roberto Carlos clears. And this is Eto'o.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he finish? Sensational from Eto'o! A finish of true class. There seemed no way back, but they are level. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
PSV grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
PSV really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Now it's Cruyff. He can run onto that. Oh, terrible pass. And this is Van Basten. And that was very necessary. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That has been cut short. Pele, he won't be happy with that one. Oh, no joy this time. And he's heaved it away. Cruyff. Now, can he find a finish? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot, tries a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Inter Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And here's Eto'o. Now it's Pele. That's the end. Inter Milan pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Inter.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neatly clipped into space. He's got away. But he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more...
Shot a goal! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's not an especially good pass, that. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. A corner it is then.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this chance for a shot! Cruyff tries to clear. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Beckham. Rui Costa. And it's played in. He gets big. Oh, crossbar! And Cruyff! Goal! Inter! There is the breakthrough! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 16 minutes is...
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Saliba spots it and intercepts. Played out to the right. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Great chance! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's had it nicked away. Rui Costa. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Looking for the run, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep... Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without complication. Over to the left. So, what can they make of this? And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pull it. Guardiola. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? That's really well cleared. Manchester United have got it back, and they'll have another go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Eto'o, Pelé, he's tried one! Brilliant from Pelé! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Just eases him off the ball. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
That's a throw. Looking for options for movement.
Has been indicated.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, it's a nice idea. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Tries a shot! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it again! is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
So smooth. A signature finish. And the finish! You've had it! That is just a piece of art!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum. Romario really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Manchester United have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Opts to... Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Roberto Carlos clears. Oh, that's neat. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Cafu attempts a clearance. And that is out of play. He is through here.
Inter may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Romario. Big chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Romario, played out towards the right wing. Now it's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Look at the space here, and the shot! Ibrahimovic, it could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Back within one, they have them in their sights again. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Eto'o. Looking to play him in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shot could be on. Inter Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, quality clearly deserted. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Really well taken goal. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 9.
We have ourselves a real game
Number
here.
22.
Inter really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Pele.
That is a great pick
On
out.
the field. Number 20.
Guardiola
Neymar.
is always
Number
scanning the pitch for
16.
targets.
Now.
Threads
Number
one in.
6. Cantona.
And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
There will be 5 minutes added
When the
time.
manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Van Basten. It's a searching pass. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Neymar. Played into space. That is good alertness. Gattuso. That's that, the end. Inter Milan can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Inter.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. That's good running with the ball, and he's managed to get free. He has a look up. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Hazard. Out to the left it goes. Hullet. And Hullet! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He rises! Cleared without hesitation.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Now it's Owen. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. There's no flag. He's having a shot! Goal! Serbia! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Serbia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Mbappe. Now, can they get him away?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's searching through. Oh, they could be caught out here. What a throw in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Mbappe. Almost half an hour in now. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's gone for a throw-in. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Conte. Now it's Owen. Marquinhos has given away a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. That's got him rattled. And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. And he's heaved it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Olise. Now it's Owen.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mbappe. Played into space. Dink through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. That is some save from Khan. Well, would you believe that?
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Punched away. And that's aimed into the middle. Kante getting this one clear. And he's taking no chances there. And this is Cruyff. Olise. And they can counter here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bastoni clears.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The final seconds now. Olise does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Some really good ball movement. That's a good ball. And the finish! Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That's been cut out, well played. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Gattuso, can he get onto this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, can he get onto this? Hazard has it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear.
Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rijkaard. That's been slipped through. Now that's well seen too. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cleared without complication. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Neymar. Serbia do have a chance to counter here.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bullet. Bastoni cuts it out. And here's Owen. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe.
Serbia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Owen, shot a goal! And he's following up! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is good alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Serbia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That looks a good ball through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roberto Carlos plays it short.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cruyff. Now it's Owen. Searching pass he's played there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he get it through?
There will be
And this is
one more added
Ibrahimovic,
time.
and he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's the keeper's ball. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Inter e Ajax.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's picked it up out wide. Pullet plays big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And it's Drogba. Inter Milan finding their passes. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to belt it away. Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Passes short and sharp. Hazard gets it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Roberto Carlos. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks.
And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beckham goes short, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. No goals as yet. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. Good ball, good take. Well, there's the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Drogba. That has not gone well. And it's Beckham. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to get it away.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Look at... He's having a shot! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Alexander-Arnold.
That was lovely, that.
In towards the back. Terrific header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's going to go a long way. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shifted upfield. That is good alertness. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Serginho. Now it's Cruyff. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the flag has stayed down. He's a sharp little ball here. Benatia calmly anticipates. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Xavi Alonso. Played out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rijkaard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's picked his way through. And a chance! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Inter really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Inter Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19. Messi.
That gets things going for the second half.
Numero 10. Neymar.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Beckham. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Pass somewhat off target. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, that looks a decent ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Drogba. Serginho receives it in a good position here. Threads one in. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely aimed pass. Hazard. And here's Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Inter Milan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Ajax have reclaimed it.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cruyff! And passion. This, a man full of it all. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Cafu. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. It's Drogba! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, well played, well played.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And he should have made it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every...
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield. Which all sounds very easy, but he's brought in one mighty pile of success down the years. And it works a treat, provided he's paired with the right folks around him.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's Bebeto. Roberto Carlos. Gattuso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Roberto Carlos. It'll be a throw-in. Rui Costa. And this is Bebeto. And he's managed to get free. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to get it clear again. Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. And this is Yaya Toure.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for the run. Now it's Hullet. And this is Bebeto. He's shifting through the gears here. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Knocks it into space. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that...
Bebeto! And a chance! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
And the shot! Really well taken goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Cruyff with the clearance. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos delivers. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Cannavaro. And it's Baggio. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Can he get on the end of this? Gattuso. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham. Oh, it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Roberto Carlos. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Roberto Carlos. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rui Costa. And he's forced to go back. And here's Roberto Carlos. And this is Bebeto. He's dealt with that really well. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bebeto. And here's Baggio. Lovely. Bebeto! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bebeto is offering a wry smile there.
Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And he shoots! That's going to go a long way. Rui Costa gets a foot in here. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Van Basten. Oh, he's bustling shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Costa Curta. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to pass it through, and he's well positioned. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. And there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half.
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
It's a promising position. Hangs in a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
That could spell trouble. He's picked his big chance! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Bullet!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aims beyond the defence. Spread neatly. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is as far as they're going to go. Griezmann.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Gattuso gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Hullet. It's played through for him. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Puyol. Borussia Dortmund are looking to break at pace. Gullit. Oh, important interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh no, this does not look good. Played in by Van Basten.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Could move up a gear here. Might come loose. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Not the most accurate pass. Played out to the right. Quality ball. And this is Van Basten. Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Inter Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense and...
Oh, what a mistake! Real chance! And he hits the net! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threat. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Inter may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Now there's a fine ball. And Bebeto! And it's in! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And the finish! They've got to be quick to recover this. Just eases him off the ball. 75 minutes played. That is a great pick out. Now it's Gullit. Gattuso cuts it out. Cruyff. Puyol spots it and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He has found a way through. Oh, just skips past his... but tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Ibrahimovic reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the... Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Messi. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Neymar. Marquinhos. Looking for the run. Eto'o. Seedorf. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, what a mistake! I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Seedorf. Great vision. And this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Goes for the shot! It's their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Shot could be on. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Busquets calmly anticipates, tries to play it through, and he's worked it through. Neymar, hoisted in. Beckham, and now the breakaway. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cruyff. That's a great ball. And the shot! Goal! Inter! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like...
And the shot! And he hits the net. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team click.
Goes for a shot! Danger averted for now. Inter Milan are looking to break at pace. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Busquets deals with that comfortably. And he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Jordi Alba. No, again there's no way through. They've done it! A goal at a really telling moment. Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Neymar. Beckenbauer makes the interception. And this is Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Messi.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Gullit. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere.
Here we go again. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That has been cut short. Turan. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. He won't be happy with that one. He's found a way through. Real chance! And yes, it's there! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And one more try. Harmlessly behind. Busquets. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Eto'o. Skims one in. Abiati claims it. Safe hands. Ibrahimovic.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Cruyff, played into the terrific header. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Certain, searing, and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Inter really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's come loose. Seedorf. Jordi Alba. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, some tackle that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Back into the middle. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross goes in there. Aviati deals with that nice and simple. That pass isn't the best. That's a cute ball. Eto'o, picked out brilliantly. Seedorf, and the finish! He scored! That was a given, it always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona, there's a quick free kick. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff! Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tries to pass it through. And they've got rid. Out for a throw. Messi. That is lovely. Referee's given a throw. Threads one in. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf. This could be their final throw of the dice. Barcelona have their third corner. They've played it short. And here's Messi. And there's the shot! Thuram gets it away. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Messi. Messi, nicely weighted. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And we're done. Inter Milan, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent.
Szoboszlai, great chance! It's in! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
It's a really well-measured ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Messi, shot could be... goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Syria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And here's Messi. Fired deep towards the back. Shoots! Sticks it away! 2, and we've barely begun here. Syria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager scream.
Bullish header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pass somewhat off target. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Szoboszlai. Foot in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. pull it. That's the keeper's ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's picked his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. Gullit running with the ball. Knocks it out wide. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's Messi. Oh, good read. Swung over. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Cruyff. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Aims beyond the defence. It's a promising position. Header! Gullit clears. And it's Messi. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Now it's Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. He can run onto that. He's being urged to shoot. Raul, spread out to the left. Carvajal. Knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. Abbiati with the clearance. Gattuso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played back in. Well timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Now this could be a chance. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Xavi Alonso has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. And it's Carvajal. Now the ball, he gets big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Messi tries making a foray down the right.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played out wide. Oh, looks shapes to shoot! No mistake! And right on half-time, that is 10. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19. Messi.
That gets things going for the second half.
Numero 10.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That has not gone well. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, it's just a little long. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Syria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard does well to get it back. Played into space out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
Carvajal. Koller. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Abiati sends that a long way. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Syria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when...
Oh no, this does not look good. Koller, and he's found a way past. There, shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Delivery from big header! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Great vision. This ended up in no man's land. Cruyff. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Basten.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, super ball. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So, third corner of the game. Messi goes short. Tries to get it clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Cruyff. Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Xavi Alonso. Raul could try cutting inside here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Xavi Alonso cuts it out. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get... Can he finish? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Can they get him away? It's come to nothing. And that was very necessary. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Christian Abbiati in goal today. Just another example of a great Italian stopper. My goodness me, they've produced a few.
They have, and like some of the current crop, he's someone who's starred at the top level since his teens, Peter. Also proved himself to be a symbol of longevity and consistency.
Shapes to shoot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Can he finish? They've scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but...
Van Basten! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Rui Costa running with the ball. Gerrard. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Greece find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Greece clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a good ball out wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. Inter Milan are 3 down and sinking. Now it's Gerrard. Rui Costa. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. Gerrard. This looks promising. And he's being shifted off it. Ibrahimovic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cruyff's cross.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's there to belt it away. Greece have the chance to go the other way. And the through ball. He's away!
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He has found the way through. Bernardo Silva! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.